Hello everyone and welcome back to today we're diving into a fascinating topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike, the circulated value of the Philippine 1 peso coins. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been a coin collector for years, understanding the value of these iconic coins is important. Let's explore the history, the different designs, and most importantly, how much these coins are worth today. And in this video, we'll take a closer look at the Philippine 1 peso coins, their history, and how much they're worth in circulation. The 1 peso coin is one of the most iconic coins in the Philippines, and it's been in circulation for decades, with several design changes. But how much is this coin really worth today in the hands of collectors and regular folks? Let's find out. The 1 peso coin, which we see today, has gone through quite a few design changes over the years. The first 1 peso coin was issued in 1967, but it wasn't until the late 1987 that the 1 peso coin became a more recognizable piece in circulation. The original design featured a portrait of Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero. Over time, this coin evolved, elements of Filipino heritage and symbolism. Throughout the years, the design has changed, with some coins featuring national heroes, historical landmarks, and even animals, reflecting the Philippines' rich history and culture. But the 1 peso coin is not just important for its design, it's also valuable for collectors and those interested in its historical significance. Let's fast forward to the present day. The modern 1 peso coin, first released in 1995, is made of an alloy called nickel brass, giving it a golden hue. This design has remained relatively consistent, with the front of the coin showcasing the national coat of arms and the reverse side often featuring symbols of the country's heritage. While it has a modern look, the 1 peso coin's actual value today is far less than what it was when it was first issued. So, what is its current value in circulation? Let's talk about that. When it comes to its circulated value, the Philippine 1 peso coin has significantly lost its buying power over time. For instance, in the late 1990s, this coin could still buy you a bottle of soda or some snacks. Today, however, it holds a lot less purchasing power. Cumulatively, in everyday transactions, the 1 peso coin is still used, but its actual buying power is minimal. It's often used for small purchases, like paying for a ride on jeepneys, buying small snacks at convenience stores, or as change for bus fares. In essence, the 1 peso is now a small, everyday coin, but not a coin that holds much monetary weight in today's economy. Now let's talk about the coin's value in the collector's market. While the 1 peso coin doesn't carry much weight in regular transactions, it can have significant value to collectors, especially those looking for specific years, mint marks, or unique variations. For example, coins from earlier years, like the 1967 1 peso, or those with unique minting errors, can fetch much higher prices in the market. A well-preserved coin from these earlier years, or coins that are rare, can be valued anywhere from 50 pesos to 500 pesos or more, depending on their condition and rarity. Some 1 peso coins from the 1990s are still in circulation, and while their face value is 1 peso, they can be sold for higher amounts if they are well preserved or in pristine condition. As with any collectible, the value depends on factors like rarity, condition, and demand. So how do you figure out the value of your 1 peso coin? Higher value than those that have been heavily circulated and worn down. A coin that's still shiny and free from visible scratches or dents will fetch a better price now. You want to look for any unique mint marks or variations. Coins that were released in limited numbers or those with printing errors can sometimes be worth a lot more than their face value. To wrap things up, the Philippine 1 peso coin may not have the purchasing power it once had, but it remains a fascinating and valuable item for collectors. Whether you're holding on to a 1 peso coin from the 1990s or you're looking for a rare, older version, there's always something special about this little piece of Filipino history. Remember, while these coins might not be worth much in day-to-day transactions, their significance and value as collectibles can't be overlooked. If you have any 1 peso coins lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look at their condition and checking for any potential value in the collector's market. The Philippine 1 peso coin has a rich history, evolving over time to reflect the country's changing political, cultural, and economic landscape. Here's a detailed look at the history of the Philippine 1 peso coin. After the Philippines gained full independence in 1946, the 1 peso coin continued to evolve, though it retained its silver composition for a while. The early post-independence years saw many commemorative coins being issued, celebrating events like the country's independence and the Philippine Republic. The first modern 1 peso coin was introduced. It was no longer made of silver, but instead a mix of nickel and grass. This marked the beginning of the modern 1 peso coin as we know it today. The coin featured a portrait of Jose Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines, on the obverse. This coin was part of a wider effort to establish a distinct Filipino identity in the nation's currency. During the 1980s, the Philippines underwent significant political changes, including the People Power Revolution of 1988-6. During this time, the 1 peso coin underwent a redesign that reflected the country's renewed sense of identity. The most recent major redesign of the Philippine 1 peso coin occurred with the introduction of the current coin design. The 1 peso coin is nickel grass in composition and features the national coat of arms on the obverse. The reverse side typically features various symbols of Philippine. The bimetallic 1 peso coin marked a significant innovation in coinage, with the coin's inner core made of copper nickel, while the outer ring is composed of nickel grass. This design choice improved the coin's durability and made it stand out in terms of appearance. Over the years, the Philippine 1 peso coin has seen minor design changes, with different versions issued to commemorate significant historical events. However, it remains a core element of the country's coinage system. Though the 1 peso coin doesn't hold as much purchasing power today, it remains an iconic part of the Philippine currency system. It is still used for small transactions such as paying for public transportation or purchasing small items, and it holds cultural significance due to the national symbols it represents. The Philippine 1 peso coin has undergone several transformations over its long history, from being part of the Spanish currency system to reflecting the country's independence and growth. The 1 peso coin holds a special place in Philippine history. Today, the 1 peso coin is a daily part of life in the Philippines, representing the nation's history, its heroes, and its journey toward a bright future. And for coin collectors, it remains a piece of living history. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos about coins and other cool topics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.